There's no such thing as energy, but I don't know about you. You say that I don't read your strategy, but I don't know the truth. Spend every day thinking about you. Get you out my mind. Just can't imagine life without you. Can't even know me much. I know I promise to move on. I'm not perfect, but every time I think about you, baby, oh baby, can't you see? Don't you set your love and let for me? Oh baby, can't you see? Is that we could do when we could be? Oh baby, can't you see? Oh baby, can't you see? Fight to live with anticipation. I spend other beats. Every time you touch me, I am changing. Oh, baby, please. Oh, I can't let me about you with somebody else. And the fact, and we're projecting all those emotions on nobody else. I want you back. I know I promised to move on. I'm not perfect, but every time I think about you, baby, oh baby, can't you see? Don't you set your love and let for me? Oh baby, can't you see? Is that we could do when we could be? Oh baby, can't you see? Ooh, I'm a die, 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 there's no such thing as energy, but I don't know about you. You say that I don't read your strategy, but I don't know the truth. Spend every day thinking about you. Get you out my mind. imagine life without you. Can't even know beyond. I know I promise to move on. I'm not perfect. But every time I think about you, baby, oh, baby, can't you see? That your love and they grow me. Oh, baby, can't you see? These are we could do when we could be. Oh, baby, can't you see? Oh, baby, can't you see? My sister with anticipation. I scream not repeat. Every time you touch me, I am changing. Oh, baby, please. Oh, I can't let me hypnotize you with somebody else. And the fact, and with projection on those motions that nobody else. I want you back. I know I promise to move on. I'm not perfect. But every time I think about you, baby, oh, baby, can't you see? That your love and they grow me. Oh, baby, can't you see? These are we could do when we could be. Oh, baby, can't you see? There's no such thing as magic, but I don't know about you.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Perfect. Don't know where Miss You went, or Chrissy, but okay. Cool. Do let me know if the music gets too loud. Alright, I guess I'll go... here? Don't know. Yeah, this works.
So,
Good morning.
what are the priorities?
Good morning.
Come with a bit of a situation.
Oh boy.
As you all know, we've gotten notification that that gang might be attacking today. As it turns out, they just sent us a messenger.
That's bold.
He apparently... Oh, it was... A lot happened, yesterday, unfortunately. He says he's only going to speak to leadership.
I'm never gonna get sick ever again, Aki. I miss too much shit.
If you want me to pluck him and pull him to get him to speak, I think this is the more tame option. I'll stay in between, so if he tries to do anything, he'll be protected.
Well, you're in full armor. You might be a little too scary. Why don't I? That's his job.
I can't believe Robert's rebellion is coming back.
I mean, here. I'll go. It's fine. I'm not as super scary as the other one, but. That's fine. Hey, he's got it.
I mean, I prefer him.
Interesting.
Given that we now have definite confirmation, given the letter I received yesterday, that the ring leader of the increased depression is like that's yes.
Find that a stupid name. What the fuck?
Grunwald to forego its ties to the Maxim agreement and join the League instead. That is a main purpose of this trouble.
I vote party, don't look at me. Nobody likes my job. I thought it was funny.
I would give you a high five, but you're too far away.
Regardless, they're going to continue their aggressions until I'm summarily forced to abandon their goals. The city keeps it, and I prefer not to go
Well,
the person involved. Person.
well, Vinny, how are you gonna... I think you should focus on getting the things about the mines. Mines, like, thing get ready, right? I think that's important. You know? just saying that the mind stuff, like, you know, go boom boom if you step on it. I think it's important for us to like deal with it immediately.
So, killing the gangsters they tried, correct?
Okay, never mind then. I'll be.
Gangs are associated with the mines.
Okay, I'm just worried because a lot of people say they like to go on like outside walks, and I don't want to be treating people missing limbs or like, you know, I already had to treat people with that. Very nasty.
At least the one that was deadly was a concussion mine, so the person who was getting thrown back quite roughly.
I did not receive that.
Also ruptured eardrums.
Clink.
Damage from the pressure wave.
Clink.
Alright, we're not having a pain fix here. We are quite
Would you join me for an aside a moment?
Alright, that's good, Eve. Mm-hmm.
Okay, over here.
If you are able to coordinate the wardens and the military to identify a potential way to clear those out, so I will need time. I will need time for those two as it is to be able to make an attempt on the shrine later.
Okay.
Get used to its capabilities.
Welcome to the Q-Core Club. Anyway. Yes, my name is Alexia. So fancy. Please flex my 3 rings, and 4 cars, and 6 trains, 4 institutes.
5 wagons.
I didn't have to give you that call,
I'm
Archers
just,
and infantry.
I'm giving you shit. I mean, I'm Alexia. Alright.
I'm well aware.
But yeah, we can try to think of something.
If you could, reach out to Kara, the Laureate. She might be able to give you she might have something that could potentially be from a distance safely.
Well, you wanna go start on that then? Alright. Well, we'll go take care of that while you work on your thing.
Alright, we didn't hit Aki, I think.
So what?
I think we're done here.
Boy. Okay.
I just sat down.
You can stay there, no one's telling you to leave. Okay, you got up anyways.
I gotta go now.
You get no.
In that case, if you are both a duo in regard of the core tuning, then perhaps the 3 of us are able to work on that and see if we can't get it fitted into the system of this. This was originally designed to have 2 in it, and we have had 1.
To be clear, I do know how to do core tuning. I did them on my own for quite a while, but then this one came around and had a super secret monkey hammering technique that completely outclassed me. Okay, but in all seriousness, he's kind of sort of a genius, but I'm not actually going to say that to his face most of the time.
Very well, I will keep that in mind. Can
I can count on my fingers how many people can make a fool's core of 2 elements with perfect precision.
Ambassador? Are you willing to be helping us today, or...
I will help you in your endeavors. I'll go get my weapons. Look at this fucking stupid, weird, big ass thing, and I love it.
That's an interesting weapon right there.
It was with me when... It was with me as far as I can remember. And I've been tinkering with it ever since.
Very nice. Well, right this way then. Anything you want before we head down?
No, thank you.
Fair enough. Figured I'd ask at least.
That is very considerate.
Here's my job. Ding.
You already been updated on the situation?
More or less, yes. I've come to assist.
I once again apologize for this coming at the worst possible time for you all to be here.
Yeah.
Time
You know,
happens.
as they say. Exactly. Shit happens.
Currently, we've got one of the wardens who's apparently attuned more to the ground, dealing with some of the mines outside of the western gate. Once those are handled with, we'll check to make sure that all the other gates are safe. When they're taken care of, I'm gonna try to have the rest of my men move out from the outpost and try to get back here. Try to build a group occupied force here so that way we can keep people safe. But there's a good chance this fight might end up in the city. In that case, we're gonna have to hope for the best.
Hey.
Coordinated attack of this scale, it's unprecedented. I don't know where these people even could have been hiding, or if they're even from this... I guess we'd call it a landmass at this point.
Yeah, it does. Hmm.
Do you know if the warden's out there right now?
The western, right there, actually.
You're coming down, it seems.
Yep, that's me.
Ooh. Fancy wings on that one.
Indeed. Do we stay?
might be best for now.
Though, actually,
Seemed more of a general consensus to go down, so probably not the worst to have you help too. Better to go check and they send you back in than to wait out here when they need your help.
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like
What was that? I thought I was going insane! What are we cheering for? I will join on the other side. Are all the posts covered?
so far, they shouldn't be coming from the mines, so we shouldn't have to worry about them too much, but I have a guard or two there. Right now, the rest of them are dealing with the mines and some of the soldiers we've already had to contact with outside on the other gate. Right now, this is the only one that's not being watched.
Well then, sounds like a job for the Three Musketeers.
Sure. You're fine.
It sounded fine in my head, alright?
Oh, my earmuffs were on. I'm stupid.
Sure did. Don't know how continuous these attacks are gonna be. Only hoping we can do enough damage to scare them off so that maybe we could find out where their main force is coming from. I'm gonna check back with the other gate, make sure they're still good.
This stupid thing is ridiculously shiny. I'll fix it later though, it's so funny. If you wish, I can stay here posted. Welcome back.
Yeah, everything's fine. Just someone stepped on a mine, so I had to be their little cushion. Then I might have gotten blasted into another mine.
Ooh. A little bit of a chain there.
I hate these people. Searing passion. Both me and Angelos agree.
I did it because, of, the son that was played by, not surprised, that died. I just did continue.
Not the ones that take out the lunch, though.
Yeah.
From the Kingdom Hearts
Not
reference.
the kind that I would take
Or
out
any
for
video
lunch.
game.
No. Definitely
Here, if the two of you want, I'm gonna see if I can get some guards out this way just to keep eyes on. Doesn't seem to be much commotion happening from this way. A lot of it seems to be
Understood.
from the other gates.
Alright.
I'll try to keep you all informed. I'm bouncing between everywhere right now.
Of course.
As I was saying, if you are needed elsewhere, I do not mind watching it by myself. Considering I am Warforged and I have done this before, I wouldn't want to keep you away from what you are needed for.
Well, currently I'm doing two jobs at once. Got my one job to keep an eye on the guests, and I got my other job to deal with these bandit fucks. So, since Clink and the other one are with head research, I'm with you.
Understood.
Besides, even if you're a Warforged, don't mean I ain't gonna treat you like something different than someone else. You're the guest. You're the person.
Alright.
Greetings.
Stay at home. Nope.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Alrighty. Well, you know. Alright, how are things looking out here?
Quiet.
Pretty quiet.
Quiet? Quiet's good.
Aye.
Hey there.
Hmm. I'd go out there and check for mines, but preferably after taking 3 today, I'd rather not go for 4.
That's fair.
I don't think I need to even out the number.
Yeah, I think the doc would also advise you not to go out again.
check the mines right quick.
Want me to come with?
Alright.
I'm gonna double check with them.
Fair idea.
Any of you in the chat, can you see if Lulu, Howl, and them need more NPCs? Because I only see 4, but there's so much cast. I know Howl's streaming. I don't know about Lulu and thank you. I don't know about Lulu and Skull and them. Do they need more? Because I'll switch. Thank you, Tenor. Oh yeah, it's more optimized. And do you see the title, NFs? I did it for you. I got you, homie. Yeah, rest up, dude. Don't worry about it. Hi, Lich. Lich, I'm gonna see if I can switch to NPC, because it doesn't look like they have enough. So I have Tenor looking. Because I only see just the 4 of them. Yeah. Because it only looks like these 4. I guess I can go and ask. that's okay. I'll go and let me see. Right. Okay, thank you. Thank you, dinner. Can I hear now? Perfect. I'll switch and come help with numbers soon.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just trying to slow them down. If they continue past this big bridge, we'll let you know.
I believe we should go see if anything has been updated, considering it is quiet on this front.
the option. The rest of the engineers aren't really too apt at being on the field.
Is it like a kind of particular model that I could like reference with? Or is it just a random mine?
I'll try to get you that info.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Wait. Hold on. I'm a genius.
I beg your pardon?
People keep trying to get my colleague killed.
I will ask.
In what way? What was the question? They're asking him to go and touch mine.
Hey, how are the bombs lashed to the bridge?
With his magnets?
I don't know. Listen, they're not expendable.
I get that. They're a guest here. Obviously, they're not expendable. But if they have a tool that's able to assist and they're willing to use it, then
Yeah, Keith, I think you're gonna like this one. You're gonna like this one.
The one on the stone bridge is wired into the
can
rocks.
just range. If they can
just take
range,
it.
then it's pretty.
Wires
We'll
going
just take
between
his
explosives.
guy's wrench and start throwing it at it. Yeah, that sounds great. Nice.
What about the wood bridge? The wood bridge has a bunch of concussive mines underneath it that all seem to be wired together.
Are they like? Do they have that eyeball that might be down?
Are they like, how are they attached to the bridge though? Are they just like latched in there, drilled, latched on the other side?
You went back in time.
What are they latched with? Alright, yeah, you can look and report that to me, please. That'd be wonderful. I'm speaking to the engineer, he might be able to help us.
So it did.
Oh my goodness,
So far my plan
She
is
gets me.
getting me close to disable those bombs. I don't want to explode and die, but I could.
I can switch when needed too, by the way, to help with numbers. I could just say I went to fight elsewhere.
That would be nice. I apologize, as it turns out a large majority of the little, what do you call it,
Depresso? Okay.
Cool that got started. Turns out, that was, like, all of,
Need to get a bomb squad.
our ordnance division. Yeah.
I suppose now we know.
It's fine. It's fine.
We've got an escalator.
I just noticed, is that a saw scythe?
Indeed.
Fuck, that's metal.
I can appreciate something that design.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be nice. I'm not gonna be nice about it with words. That is fucking metal.
Literally, no one else heard that.
I like
Did
that.
you guys not hear that? Okay, you heard it.
Hi.
Oh my god, that was terrifying.
Perhaps I could be sent elsewhere to help.
Meanwhile, me.
Gun.
What?
Or me. Axe.
No one is safe. Jolly Vietnam. No book of bad jokes.
I am able
So,
to talk
the concussive
my work
mines,
preparing
they are pressed so that they are... What?
Yeah, don't worry, I got karate moves. I'll defend you. I'll defend
Okay,
you.
so the concussive mines are pressed into the bottom, so the pressure is activated, and they are covered by it looks like a metallic latch.
Guess who can manipulate polarity?
Oh no, they're going to reverse the polarities of the neutron flaw.
What?
In English, nobody gets it.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay, so good news. The wood bridge we actually might be able to deal with. The stone bridge, I'm not exactly covered in ordnance division people after the coup, so
Yeah, we have that.
I could set it off if we need. Anyone? It's me.
Yeah, the pressure wounds are kind of a problem. I don't want to explode, so I think we're worth building a bridge.
Well, both can definitely be fixed. It's just more of a game of
Talk over here.
well, actually, wait, hold on. We can rebuild the bridges. What the fuck?
Come on, over there.
Well, you have to think about why they planted them there.
Traps. I know them to be traps.
So they're okay, well, if they're traps, then yes, explode them. But if it was, like, for instance, intentional to deny you resources from the outside world, then destroying the bridges could be the difference between winning and losing this encounter.
Or a distraction for the main goal.
Do we actually need these bridges? Asking for a friend.
I'm glad I brought that up.
I need to get my
See to some extent, resource management. Well,
The
yes,
first one
I think
not
they
very
want
much,
us
the
to.
wooden one we need.
So you need to, like, actually. Anything like you can do to make us waste time.
I want to try to get away to help.
So the stone bridge we don't really need, so that's not a big priority. But the wood bridge we do actually need because that is essentially a retreat point over all the soldiers that are trying to get back.
So here's the thing.
It's easier of the two to deal with, no? If I'm
Well,
reading everything correct.
so the stone one appears to be we could just kind of move the bits of earth that are covering the bomb and try to, I'm guessing, get it from a safer distance. The wood bridge, though, they set it up so the concussive mines are pressed into it and are covered by a latch. What exactly sets it off, I'm not sure, but if something does, the concussive force will make the entire bridge just.
Okay, the bridge is hard. I've got it.
Oh wait, yeah, that's a good. Well, actually, if it's shaking it, it would probably make it go off. Well, a light shake is one thing, but the actual, like, removing the nails is another.
If they both set off, they are stuck here.
Not sure what.
Once are triggered, for all that we know, they could be remote.
Was it?
If both are set off,
So
everyone is stuck here.
it doesn't see. We're not sure.
Everyone, if that bridge is going, everyone's stuck in here, and our soldiers at the mines are stuck out there. Easier to pick
Something
off.
I want you to consider
That and they have an easy access to be here, and we have nowhere to run.
having only one fallback.
Or best, a distraction.
Something you want to work with? Because if you only have one option, it's way easier to plan around us.
Blows us off that way, and everyone's coming from that way.
Here's the issue. We're being attacked from every outpost, north, south, east, and west. I've got people coming back from each one. Mind you, the thing is if they're coming back from the north, they've got a path. Coming back from the west, south, all those. Problem is on the west gate.
South.
West, yes. On the west gate, they only have one route. Unfortunately, that one, we've only really got the one unless they're crossing the waters. And that puts them into a bit of an ambush encounter.
Have we checked the other paths for anything similar?
I've gotten no reports thus far. And unfortunately, we don't have a lot of people. I can't just be sending everyone out onto each path.
I could go.
Death explosions. Death explosions.
The city is under attack.
Fuck. Explosions, alterations.
Well, I guess we don't really get a choice for the bridges now.
I'm not hearing anything. What the fuck?
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm sure you already know. Do you need to be somewhere safe?
No.
He's aborted.
Where do you want me, Captain?
I'm thinking.
You want me to go recover our people outside?
Probably. Mari, Darian, and Goldie should all be out there.
Keep out of those clutches.
This might become a defensive fight.
There's a 100% chance it will. We need to keep numbers spread as much as we can evenly. Watching each gate, we can't let people pressure into the city as much as possible.
Question, where do we hide? My shop has a lot of windows. It's not good for hiding.
I'd say up in
Safest
the mid
place is gonna
base
be-
or up there.
I would be up in there. You're gonna want to go to floor 23.
Personally speaking.
Hey, good.
Okay, go ahead. Run now. Do not hesitate. Go.
Hi there. Stop.
Oy.
Let's just. Okay. You really want to play this game?
Fuck.
Okay. Grab weapons, grab gear, eyes up all over.
Don't let them.
Those two got it. Keep eyes
I'm
open in
happy
the
I
alley.
wear a bit of metal on me. Hey.
Are you alright?
Oh.
Making sure it's shoot straight. Always check your equipment.
Bit of scratch, but I'm good. Bit of scratch on the arm. Hey. Oh.
That's not a normal person.
That's a big boy. I'm going to stand behind the room with the gun.
It's a tall man. Oh, okay. Well,
Yes, he is.
I already lost track of things. So you'll find them. I'm supposed to make sure they don't die.
Upstairs. Oh, there it is.
They have grenades. They are going suicidal.
Big one is an enemy.
Contact grenades. Oh shit.
That's pretty crazy. Oh boy. Alright.
There's a horde of don't hurt yourself for real.
That's a green color. I don't know if there's anything different about them.
Excellent question. I'm going to support the others.
Where did they come from?
Well, everywhere. They're coming from outside. They're bombarding the walls. Sir, what group did you say they were part of again?
They come from the Laureate League.
Laureate League? Behind you! Not well versed in that.
Careful with the structures, kid.
Don't worry.
I don't know where he went.
You chose this instead of peace. So why don't you want something that people die? Slice!
I'm gonna play you in, you know? But...
Oh, no, don't.
I'm behind.
Leaf has this way blocked off for now.
Sure.
What the hell are you fighting up against, first of all? Second, why?
Really?
Yes,
Did any of you
why?
scare us compared to the Riot League?
Oh, for fuck's sake, it's nothing to do with... We're supposed to be fighting together to actually survive. Is this petty conflict? I don't even know what the hell we're having a conflict over, actually. Really blunt
Clink.
in the face of the magic
Clink,
threat.
clink.
This town decided to...
I've got a really weird feeling.
He actually didn't kill your leader.
He literally just did on the bridge just a minute ago, yes. He just
Wait,
murdered
what?
and
Oh, wait,
killed
there was a different? There's a different one.
Yeah,
I didn't know
yes,
about this.
Yes.
You know how the dragon went to go talk to him?
Oh, for fuck's sake, are you kidding me? What?
I don't know.
I didn't
That's
know
what
that.
it sounds like.
I'm fine with that.
More are coming from this way.
Gang, see if there are any... If this is the best to ride on the consent of the nail.
I was able to switch.
So.
Let's go.
Yeah.
These guys, pretty strong.
Okay. I ran out.
Our final wave.
Yeah, I ran out as Soliloquy and I came back as a bandit. So fuck it. Let's go.
Kill them.
Let's go, lizard.
Make sure you apply the poisons to them.
I don't think so. We're gonna take everything from you. Come on. Fuck.
Hey man, you gonna take cover over here or what?
Really?
Come on, come take cover. I'm safe. Nothing here.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh.
Do these ones have fire cores on them?
I don't know.
Firearms? I mean, firearms.
Fight, or are you going to throw your life away like the rest?
The others ran. They turned tail and ran.
Okay, buddy. What's this, Jimmy?
Quietly then.
close, everyone get close.
I'm just gonna.
Okay.
I hope
Just
I
going
am
to
not
give some
explosive.
AoE healing to you. I hope so too. Anyway, this will help you move a bit better.
You're a good man, Clank.
Oh, I should not have signed up with these people. They're fucking crazy.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
I could have told you that.
Come on, man.
quite
Let's
easily.
bring you to medical. Let's bring you to medical and to other unconscious.
Hey, they have a gun trained on the door in medical, by the way. So
Yes.
just
I'll.
announce yourself as
Did you
walk in.
guys give them a code or something?
Let you know what the
Update. Most of them have ran, but the majority I did try to take down.
Let's go.
They said they were going back.
All right.
to Breed, and I did not.
I have very much failed in that regard.
Stick with you for these things gold.
That
So
doesn't.
Failed in what?
let's do diplomacy.
I tried to get one to stop fighting and.
They are very straightforward in their actions and what they want. Unfortunately, I also tried to talk and nothing happened.
I thought they wanted the entire city.
They want the city for the shrine.
I see.
Apparently,
So
they're going
that's
to try to use it to take back Eden.
You know, you're wording that in such a way as someone who wasn't there and is trying to incite more panic. Yeah, you're trying to make your colleague think worse thoughts than they already are. Everyone's out of their fucking throats right now.
His behavior will go back to the headmaster, as well as the council.
As much as I am thankful for the report, the last thing I'm trying to do is get more people in trouble, just trying to keep things together.
It is not trouble, it is discipline. All of us wardens have gone through discipline. And we never stop being disciplined. We should remember where we came from and why are we here. He should know better. Otherwise, most would take his tongue.
I have a question then, and I don't ask this in comedy or humor. I have a lot. It's core and everything. Is there any chance I could, if the situation's dealt with and I'm still coherent, that I could get training of some kind?
From who?
I don't know, wardens, someone. I mean, so far my will is the biggest thing that fights this and keeps everything intact.
Perhaps. Depending if you are relieved of your duties here and you're allowed to go out, I could see what it could be said from the council as well as the headmaster.
Just something I like still being me, even with Angelos. But still, I think I need some kind of actual training to keep things intact, or else I'm just gonna be a monster.
I will say, your body may not last long though.
What do you mean?
time ages. Whether it's time, it's magic. Whether it's magic, it's some other element that will eventually get to you, probably faster than most. Though if you are applicable, I do have an idea. Perhaps we can speak about it another time.
Possibly. Honestly, if that's how I go and not as a frenzied monster being stabbed at 90 times, I'm okay with that too. Now I'll be keeping eyes where I need to. Thank you very much for your assistance so far.
You know, maybe he had a Fabio haircut. You never know.
Perhaps stop the laughing matter as well.
Who's laughing?
You are causing more trouble than is need be. Do note that I am supposed to watch all of you, including Mr. Dusk, about your behaviors that will go reporting back to the council as well as the headmaster. So please behave yourself. That is the last warning.
I don't think he was
No.
causing issues.
No. Or I will put another report for you as well. Final warning.
No, I can just grab myself because, you know.
Thank you for protecting the city.
Literally could just make the rocks go over.
My pleasure.
But, I should probably check in what the plan is.
I have no idea.
May your home stay.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I feel a little confused.
They have been warned.
Sorry, I thought I just saw lightning fire behind you.
I would not be surprised.
Thank you. I know we don't look... We don't look very good right now, but... I mean, the man just lost his son. I don't know what's going on.
And we're just gonna talk about our life story. Yeah?
In time. Is Dusk handling the political at the moment?
I actually haven't seen Dusk at all today.
Concerning. But we will make that our last priority for now.
Actually, yeah.
We all can handle ourselves. And apologies on the forwardness. It is work mode.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
It is
Like not
part of my
necessary.
duties.
Gotcha.
I do not know the term.
So ordinarily, if I was going to be talking, it would be very flat. But I kind of fluctuate my voice a lot because it makes people more comfortable. But that's not my normal way of talking. So when I'm in really big work mode, I kind of just... nothing. But I found that makes people nervous, which makes me nervous, so I just...
Does tone change really help a conversation or hinder?
Yes, a lot. For people who are not neurotypical anyway. Like for people who are neurotypical.
I will practice and keep this in mind. Have you seen Professor Dusk as well?
No.
He can't handle himself on his own, so we will not worry until later.
Your clock is
off.
It has always behaved that way ever since I remember being awake.
Okay.
Maybe that's just how it's supposed to work. What is it? I was going to say something. Shoot. I have 3 people that I brought in that were unconscious from the battle. Hi!
I think his ears don't work, so I have to ask you. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, that's fine.
She dropped
That's
a can
fine.
of tuna.
I dropped bean soup.
Oh.
It's okay. It's just bean soup. It's not cold at all.
So what was it?
It's fine. Up there you said someone killed someone.
Hmm?
Somebody killed someone?
Yes.
What?
I'm glad you didn't see it. The one, it was a... things are still a little bit bloody around here.
Buddy?
Yes, blood.
Like the red stuff?
Yes.
Is that why
Actually,
it
I've ordered
smells like
something you
people and
shouldn't.
metal?
It's a little dirty around here.
He was lying.
I'm sorry.
What?
People shouldn't lie to people. I don't believe it.
Is this how you were supposed to act for the young?
I don't think that lying to them is bad. It insults their intelligence. Especially when things are so hostile. They should be aware of the situation at least.
To help their growing intelligence,
If we
yes.
lived in a blissful... If we lived in a completely blissful and free world, then... maybe such white lies wouldn't be so... dangerous.
I would have just helped them with the bean soup.
I was lied a lot too, and I didn't really like it even when I was young.
Did you spill your bean soup?
No other people spilled my bean soup.
Clumsy.
It wasn't
Unfortunate.
on their part.
Unfortunate is what I meant to say.
You are practicing your vocal tones. Doing a good job.
Thank you. Perhaps I will watch you more when you engage in the young ones.
Sure. Now, when you do talk to kids, though, it's important to package things in a way that they actually will understand, which means not really using a bunch of, metaphors.
Bluntness, correct?
Bluntness, but not in a way that would traumatize them. It's kind of a tricky balance.
I would have cleaned up the bean soup.
As would I. I hope they are not sitting in it.
This place is boring.
Boring is not what I would call it. It's stressful. You won't believe.
It's very boring.
Hmm.
No folk I'd hit.
Just hit a completely new Foci this morning.
Yeah.
An entirely new element that we never even heard of.
Attacked me. I don't think I would be.
Yeah, but it's already
okay,
done.
You know.
Exciting news.
Would have made my year. Yes.
I call dibs on dying.
You should look at Alexi's arm when you can.
That's silly folk at that time.
Did you place it?
I placed it. He whacked it. Tuned it. More
It was not
precisely,
tuned.
using the wound.
Understood.
I very meticulously carved into it, hammered it, and then threw it into a doorknob.
It is his way.
It is confusing,
Look,
but noted.
you were telling me. But it works. It works way better than anything that I have done so far.
Well, anything you say about your work, I can understand. For him, I do not understand where the doorknobs come from.
Doors.
I used whatever door was nearby.
Understood.
There might have not even been the option. I think.
This is the dangerous job of a diplomat. Everything alright?
I'm sure they're sorry.
Yes.
Thank you for your help, Soul.
Not a problem. I am sorry to have run off to handle the situation.
No need. With the situation that happened, wherever you needed to be to help was where you needed to be to help. Emergency situation overrides orders.
For what I was created for, it overrides most.
Fair enough.
Is it okay if I ask what were you made for, exactly?
It is not clear. I am Warforged. I was created to fight. Though my appearance seems like something else as well. I look porcelain even though I am not made of it. I am extremely old.
Well, just like everybody else, it's that kind of find your own purpose kind of things.
Did you know there are different kinds of forged?
I did not. Can you tell me about it?
There are Warforged, the most common. Gearforged. Soulforged. Though through the text, I have not seen or come across a Soulforged or anything of the variant. They're very rare, if they are to exist. They were once flesh with a soul, but then combined to a chassis of sorts. Given a second life. Much similar to your situation. I am looking for evidence of this in any forging, so that I can create my own. I can create my people again.
Impressive. That's a hell of an ask.
It is either I try, or I do not. The other perk of it would be being able to wake those that have been in slumber. If they can be awakened.
Well, as somebody who does a lot more than doesn't, I'd say go for it.
It is the very thing I was thinking when we were having our conversation.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I feel like I've been running out of excuses as to why I even actually did this. Not too sad about it now, though. Everything feels ready, in a way. You know, I'm ready for things to go in whatever direction they go in.
That is similar to a Warforged.
What am I, like the bio-organic version of a Warforged?
I will find evidence that these creations are real.
Bioforged.
That's just a person.
Would you technically fall under Soulforged then?
I mean, my original body's kind of probably gone by now. Everything feels one and the same. Although this guy's still alive. Paul Angelos.
Hey, I've had a few conversations with Angelus. Not a bad guy.
Oh, you weren't there for that. Yeah, when everybody was out there at the mines, research was doing, well, might blow your mind, but their job. Turns out...
Greetings.
Oh, hey,
Speak of the devil. In a good way.
The devil!
As it turns out, I've been using the creature. Now the creature's doing the same. Angelos, yeah. I don't think it matters too much to him. You mind, big guy? Been quiet this morning. You don't mind?
Unfortunate. Unless... I believe it would need two then. Well, one could be lost in the process. The forging I was speaking of. If I were to becoming one, Bandits have been coming into the city. More or less, yes.
What? Who? Okay.
The other faction has been coming in and... yes. As far as I remember, the bridges are... trapped with explosives.
And who exactly attacked? Any idea?
Glad to hear.
I believe the commander would know the details.
Got it. Good to see you all put together, by the way. Last time you were, kind of missing pieces. So, yeah, alright.
Thank you.
Hello. How's it going?
Hello.
How's life? Good? Bad?
I will join you.
It's going.
Have you been updated on the situation?
I have not. What has happened?
Explosives have been placed on both the bridges. I believe Clink and the team might be able to make sure they don't explode. Haven't heard an update from that since. Otherwise, the faction with the bandits.
Are these the insurgents we are talking about?
There you have it.
So clearing the mines might be a thing for later. We've got the
I
shrine
see.
to
Which direction is the sabotage?
Mainly west.
And of the other roads?
Other roads seem clear for now, but we did have a few people coming in from the south as well. From attacks.
Yeah, they were everywhere, but they're retreating, apparently saying they're going back to Green.
I see. What of the city? Are there any bombs planted inside?
No. Oh, that's what it is. I was wondering where the fuck you were. I said I was wondering where the fuck you were.
Nah, before that, dipshit.
I said so that's where you is.
Okay.
Yeah. Dragons.
Very good. Anything else?
Nothing I am aware of at the moment.
We do have plans to go investigate the shrine later. You're welcome to come.
I would be glad to.
It would be best if you were there.
Very well.
Well, since it's finally quit and I can do part of my bloody job, Professor Dusk, would you care for anything this morning? Or today at least?
I have taken care of
Regardless, is a building from
You might want to take a look at the ground.
That's what one of the people
It's growing the red grass out of the runes.
And actively is infusing copious amounts of mana.
You see breaking through several parts of the concrete in front of you. Blades of red grass breaking up out of the concrete.
The very nature of the land that is influencing the idea of regenesis.
Not good.
Not just infusing the land, but returning it.
This might need your better eye, Dusk. There are blades of red grass coming out of there.
Red grass?
Yes. Perhaps it's better you take a look at it for yourself.
Overglowing plants. It's getting worse.
Try to claim might need to make a move on it ourselves.
Indeed. That leaves secures for today.
Yes. Given the visions that we had seen when touching the door when it was pulsing its magic, perhaps the time influence will give us a better picture of what we are looking at here.
No!
Maybe a way to influence it.
For someone who's so keen on not doing field work or eating red fucking grass.
I believe
Is it?
it was 25% in the evening.
Is it actually? Do you know that?
Yes, I just. By this point, it was probably around, if I were to guess, 65 to 70%.
Okay, when you burst from the inside.
By tonight it'll be 75 to 80.
Oh yeah. Let's just eat the random fucking red grass that just showed up in the middle of town.
You hear the theater voices echo out. Regenesis project. 65%.
I eat too.
Confirmation, 65%.
Probably best not to touch.
Was I the only one that heard that, or
The
did they
grass
all
one.
hear that too?
It was
Hmm.
it's heavy grass. It's just grass. Okay. The only difference is it's warm and
Well, there's
everyone's freaking out.
there's your answer.
Whatever that regenesis thing down.
Coloration change and grass. Something to be stolen, possibly from the shrine.
Oh, you want to be here when it's done?
We may need to
I see.
go out there sooner rather than later.
As for eating said grass, I would advise not.
Hey,
Definitely we should
take it from a specialist. They said probably not to eat the grass.
I didn't eat it. I just
if you can, actually.
Magic and mana infusion do happen to change things. We should probably go to the shrine sooner rather than later.
From the way that it sounded, men attacked.
Agreed.
So,
But this is Runrod's business. We will merely attend.
Are you going to be picked up before it hits 100%?
Hey, look who's coming, Boots.
That might be a thing we should do then.
We have a
Repeat.
couple days before the shrine gets up to 100%, and whatever it does happens. Are you going to be gone before then? If not, then it is your business.
How soon is it running?
Our stay is as long as it's needed. We have been invited to said shrine.
Many of them loaded up a caravan and exited off. Western Red.
We are in this together, for now.
Help as you may.
We should just let it do its thing. More mana in the box, let's go.
Help as you may. Best even if you're just as guests that we protect to be able to keep you safe so you can say whatever happens.
Captain wants to be sure that he knows. Do we know where he is?
If the shrine is dangerous, which most likely it is in this countdown, equally so, it would behoove all of us to stop it.
Aye.
I can't believe his old age.
As it would.
Keeps flexing.
That It would.
Do not worry. The wording is may be dangerous, as all things are.
But that's the assumption, rather than just scientists of the past probably knew what they were doing. They're not going to create
The same assumption can be said. It may be useful, and it may be dangerous. Assumptions are out of the question for science. Understood.
anything like it. If we destroy it now, then we're never going to be able to do anything.
The situation will be handled as needed. It could be left alone for your research. This is why we have individuals like yourself to balance and counteract.
Jog my memory, Doctor. There is a magical beast protecting the shrine? Yes.
Yeah, there was some big ol'. I don't think they just. I think we just got out of there. It was a big ass lava monster thing.
The main issue is
If you find the sergeants, they can apparently like sense each other.
We'll do our best. If we mess up, you can get mad at us, okay?
I do know this is none of our business, though the collection of information might be useful.
I agree.
Out of curiosity, you guys, you're like a professor or something, right?
What kind of like holds
I
a piece of the history?
Yeah, any idea of anything that Prequel is referred to as administrator?
Appears to be doing it was a device
Administrator.
Yeah, when we got close to the shrine let us in. It's just when we got next to the crystal and started yelling about unauthorized access, administrator privileges needed, something of that like. So, I mean, that seems like a pretty specific thing. I don't know if you ever ran into any guy. I sure as hell hasn't, but I don't know if you guys have ran into anything like that.
Some things of the old do still need that type of access.
I mean,
Putting in
something to type on.
Putting in the wrong access will also shut down.
Could mean a great deal. A passkey, a person, perhaps. Long gone, of course.
When it didn't like us, it started admitting this like field that we kind of got the sense that if we touched it was going to do very bad things, so we just got out of there. So it's got some
Protection of it and its creator.
Oh yeah. And when we left, the door to get into the room just like shut and supposedly wasn't opening back up again. So that's kind of the problem. We can't even really go back there now because we don't know if we can get in. Other than the lava monster protecting the place.
I see.
Yeah, that's about it.
He's been able to do it at least a couple of times.
Defense protocols. It's basically a vault, from what I can gather.
Director has that like core that apparently can reverse time. They were thinking that maybe we could use it on the door to open it, make it go backwards. But they used it on this, and it didn't do a damn thing. So
that's because the nature of what it is appears to be rewriting what is natural for that.
So my question is, does that mean that it wouldn't work on the door at all at the shrine?
Technically speaking,
we don't know that. We haven't tried.
Fair.
It would still be worth a try. That's why I was asking what the radius that you can use the core was earlier. So if you're able to use it large enough, you might be able to at least envelop the door.
Exerting the trunk.
Is there anything holding us back to go and continue this and investigate?
Presently, no, as it appears that the invaders from Greed have all fled and are on their way back to their own city. They were spotted fleeing through the...
I'm shy too. I completely
Might I suggest we take a journey then to the shrine? Or close to?
That was the discussion. I'm not entirely sure what is holding us up, but I have already spoken to Guild about it.
He's a bit tired from all the healing.
Is the sentinel of this beast guarding the shrine before the war? Beyond it.
Yeah. Yep. There's a bunch of lava. You gotta get across these like bridges, and it just like swims out of lava.
Andros was the one I spoke with.
May I speak with you in private?
A little bit. He seems nice.
Of course.
How can I help you?
I believe we need to go to the shrine as soon as possible. This process is going to keep going and going. I believe we need to collect the data as well as any information that involves this place in your seemingly thin but existent connection. I was hoping you can tell the head that we should get going soon to investigate before it could be a bad thing or a good thing.
I could be convincing. Give me a moment.
Thank you.
Perhaps.
Just out of curiosity.
However, go on.
We had a little
Apologies.
bit of a talk about that earlier. Well, so if it's emitting the mana waves, right? Is there like any chance that it could like just make a monster out of the magma that's already in there? So like nothing was in there originally? Because like it wouldn't make any sense that you would make that thing
Just a heads up. I've pushed myself into Presso to talk about heading to the shrine, by the way, to study stuff. Just a heads up, yeah. We're planning to right now, but yeah, I'll give you a heads up.
We will be leaving as soon as possible.
I do not believe the timer from the percentage it was at last will like the term as soon as possible, because it is also engaging in its process as soon as possible.
I've pressured certain parties to push up that timer.
Time is of the essence, as some say.
Time's the one thing I can respect the most.
So even that thing is before the family. Sweet. Alright, excellent. That makes it even more terrifying. Cool, we have no idea what
We are to be...
But the fact that the sergeant has some sort of mental connection.
Yeah.
The dots don't line up.
I see. Very interesting.
We will need to tread with uttermost caution.
Agreed.
This beast is. It is clearly not a normal magical beast. May not even be one.
Sweet. So what are we doing? Are we going?
We are going to
bring
be
like a
going
bunch of
that way,
water
yes.
to dump on that thing?
Alright, we're gonna need to be heading out here soon if we want to all meet
I
in the
doubt
center
that
here.
would have much an effect on it, I imagine.
Understood.
If it was able to be defeated so simply as just pouring water on it, I imagine it would not have been a problem to
there he is.
But
He's
yes.
I'll catch up, okay?
Very well. I will look forward to seeing it.
Will be dangerous.
You ain't shaking me from your side this time. Today I'm no. Today, apparently I'm not a diplomat. Instead, your friend. I'm your bodyguard.
We are ultimately proving
When it comes to magical beasts, stay back. Good scientists.
Are they quiet for you?
I
the best fighter, so I stay back.
I have increased how closely I'm paying attention to them by 50%.
Yeah, I did too.
The store?
Are your people ready? Yes,
Yes, this is all of them that are available for today.
And yet.
All right. We should.
Sorry, yeah.
Yes. And no, you cannot use the excuse of looking over Victor this time because Victor's coming north too.
Well, then you can look over him while he's in the field.
Yep.
Yes, but then I'm in the field.
Victor.
I know.
Professor, I'm glad you're not staying in the streets. Wait, what happened?
I'm on protection.
Yeah, they certainly tried. Honestly, I'm just really glad that the grenades that they had these grenades that would just explode on impact and they would suicidal, just run up to you.
For anybody who's going, it looks like we're moving.
Come on, let's start moving. Come on.
Lead the way.
But yeah, that happened right in front of my face. And it was like birds.
You're quite lucky.
My bad.
Go for it, You're not guiding everybody. Oh, that actually feels kind of good.
Ah, look at that. The gate.
Fascinating. I am curious. Please. Whether it is a beast of sorts, or a construct, or both.
A guardian.
Perhaps a constructed one. I've come across old texts that...
that could be connected to the beasts.
As you enter this area, you see hills and hills of red.
Do we see the runes anywhere, by the way, or is it just the hills of red?
Just the red. Okay. As you enter this area, you see hills and hills of red.
It is making its home.
Environment.
Yeah, so like
A form of terraforming, I believe.
was literally just around the shrine, so it's acting pretty fast.
Assimilating Moonwald. Perhaps that is what the countdown is. Let's pick up our pace.
And the wave passes by.
I see.
So is this how you feel? Like the wind running through your wings? Kind of nice, actually.
different flora that you've never seen before.
In a shop that
Some with
hasn't had
odd red
in a pair of
burning
years.
bulbs.
Yeah.
Like they're actually on fire.
Like they're actually on fire, yes.
Mr. Carbuncle, I believe it's making its home here.
Yes. Isn't it amazing?
Looks
It is.
I really
mean,
want
it
this to
could
actually
be,
just
but-
go into its full magnificence.
Ideally, I think it needs.
But what would happen to us if it did?
I don't think anything bad would happen to us. You just have to make sure it doesn't get too deep into the machinery, that's all.
Mono.
Well, you should Kara here.
Mono has been formed.
Alexi, I don't think this is what the world was like back then.
This is pure mono.
I mean, if it was, it makes sense.
I might still have one on me from when we were doing the tests.
I ran in and got a tool belt.
Okay, well then at least you also have a sensor. So we have three different sensors to at least be able to.
Hmm.
So, considering the fire creature is in there, I feel like that might be the cause of everything, right?
I'm more worried because for some reason crystals lining the walls. Crystallized mana all about. In its purest form.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this seems like a feast.
It feels too good to be true.
I see why they want the city now.
Chaotic magic.
No, it was not. No, it was a ruin.
Old dilapidated garbage is what it
Not old anymore.
It's either making its home or his creator's home. Perhaps both.
No, you're not.
You should take the lead on her.
You know, burning everything
So
down.
what does the door
said
look like
everything
now?
first.
Like it's basically
Yes.
is it
It
like still
see-through. What I'm hoping that it might be
still, but made of
it might be jumping to the worst conclusion.
an odd crystalline substance that radiates them.
Gotta get inside first.
I mean,
that's
that's
gotta
not the last time we
Yeah,
did
no,
that.
if it's only doing fire, it's sort of weird. I mean, yes, there's the magma, there's the fire beast, but
Images
around the crystal itself, there was no fire.
before all of you experience a very similar vision at once. You see a collection of three individuals. Races familiar, but still unfamiliar in their garb. Dragonkin, not dissimilar to Gold. What looks to be a human. And an elf. Sitting over a work table. Working over a large crystal. The elf turns to the human and says, "Are you sure this is necessary? I understand the theory says there is a worry of the destruction of Eden, but surely that theory is disproven." The human turns back and says, "Freeman, do not worry. The theory holds. There will one day be a singularity that disrupts the magic in Eden. That much is sure. But with this, perhaps we can fix it." The vision ends.
The apocalypse has been all. We're in the post part. We talked about this. Everybody's always talking like it's still happening.
Didn't it already happen? That's why we're in the cities. That's why the
Yeah,
wastelands
it already
are
happened.
there.
Yeah, so it's a post-apocalypse. It's different.
Pure mana crystal inside, fire on the outside.
Yeah.
Some things making it fire, I think it's supposed to be pure and just whatever. But that's just me.
So it might actually be broken.
Then we'll have to try to get through to it and see if there's a way to understand what the administration is looking for. Perhaps that name.
First.
I think the gas stops.
Greben.
Perhaps your administrator is standing right there.
Or we could try to reverse the time of the door.
Also, Clink, you know how I said that it was very clearly a research area?
Like clockwork.
I was right.
Darn it!
It winds further and further.
Right, only me.
For a large stone.
Told you. It's just an old one.
Let's begin to slide out.
Well, good job.
Here's how that works.
Nice!
Shall we?
Also, Greben was his name, right?
Greben.
Okay.
Remember that name. It might be one of the administrators for the crystal.
Okay.
And the stars already went out. We have Greben?
I suppose.
Greben, be ready to.
Especially, I have to go.
Oh.
Careful of the plasmas. Don't know what's what
It's
caused
this time. Does that mean we might
They
have to
explode when you touch
with
them.
it?
We already opened it once. It's just open.
Hopefully.
The outside. The inside one isn't.
Yeah.
You know what? Though I'm actually curious. Last time it drained mana from beyond, right? What happened?
I don't want to assume it's friendly yet. Just in case.
Is there a barrier over the door like there was before, or is it still down?
There does not appear to be any barrier. But as you all stand here, an energy pulses by. And another vision takes your mind. You see some of the small creatures. They are set upon tables. The big fire core in the middle being tinkered with by the dragon we saw before. These golems should do well to protect the inner sanctum. They should not harm us so long as we make sure to mess with their work. Or keep it maintained before the vision fades.
So it's intended.
They are creations. I knew it.
So they weren't magical beasts.
They are similar to me.
No, we didn't attack her.
I thought it had sort of,
They started throwing magma at did us messing with their flames though?
I need to know.
We messed with their stuff.
That's why it attacked us.
I need to know so bad.
So what's the solution then to clear those gaps if it's that?
Jump?
We either jump
I've got good
Not.
points.
I mean,
but
I guess
not
we could.
everyone can jump.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Go through and then put it back.
I don't know the term.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that we attacked first. In fact, I think I attacked first. I think it's my fault. My bad. I thought it was going to attack one of us. It got really close on the stairway, if you remember. I thought it was going to attack specifically the civilians.
Then
Let's hope it resets. Either it's reset or maybe it only logs those who've actually actively attacked them.
Well, if they start attacking while I'm there, I'll just leave. I'll cry about it, but it's okay.
I haven't attacked either.
Well, I've never been
So,
here.
well, I have only used it, yeah.
Well, that's if they work like that. They might not even.
Oh, I
we don't.
definitely don't like that.
Yep. Still very hot.
Bring down before the water boils.
Just magma. Just remember a lot of magma.
Did I mention the lava?
In the middle, please. This.
Okay, what's his name again? I keep forgetting.
Greedin.
Is that one of the golems?
Yes. Well, it's not attacking on sight of.
Well, seeing as it is not attacking you right now, Clink.
Touch it.
After hearing so much about Robert, I didn't imagine he looked like that.
I would keep.
Well, should one of the people who can actually fight touch the fire first?
We kind of have to
Just
touch.
jumped off the ledge.
It is doing as it was constructed to do.
Have the ability to can just, and I doubt that you can carry people over.
That would be a lot. And it would take more time than the effort to just touch the fire and see if the golem gets mad at us for.
Well,
yes,
I've
but you could
touched
also
it.
just touch the fire.
As you touch the fire,
It should just be fine. Just put out the fires, and it didn't come back to attack us, so.
True.
shouldn't we assign an administrator to make sure it can be run? I think it should be you, Galen. I think you are the wisest and longest lived of us. The elf steps up and places their hand upon the crystal. The Genesis Project, registering administrator, Galen. Vision faith.
Gale when?
Am I going to have to impersonate
Gale
this
when?
entity?
Gale
When?
is the name of the administrator.
I have a
Might
feeling
be
I'm going
by
to have to
a-
impersonate this person.
No, it might be a biological scanner, so I doubt you'd pass.
So I
I'm the
don't think
only
we're
elf here
acknowledging
from what I
the
see.
why we are feeling this, and we're also feeling like we're being watched.
What of your kin, Dusk?
The building is trying to actually connect with us and is telling us this to help us on purpose. Maybe.
It might
We
be an
don't know.
influence of the
Perhaps.
progress of the Regenesis project
It could also be that. It could be
that
that, or it
is
could also just
resonating
be
with the very building.
projects.
It is clearly the Venus flytrap closing its sides into us.
I don't want to think about that.
Put out the fire.
That's weird.
Don't get your foot caught in the crack.
You can break an ankle like that.
It smells so awful in here.
As in, like, a gale wind. It would be gale wind without the D. Yeah.
It looks like he sort of had
Careful, careful, careful.
He's coming through.
Oh, good day.
Fascinating. Beautiful.
Talking is a little bit more complicated in nature, but I feel like I understand one another.
So here's the thing. They were building them and they called them golems. They made the magic beasts. The magic beasts are golems. Just following code.
I mean, these ones, sure, but...
Maybe they originated from golems?
It does stem off of most other creations. We will need this research.
This time you see a different group of people. Someone who looks to be of devil origin, a tiefling, and a drow. As they sit working on a massive being of rock and fire. This guardian should perturb anyone who tries to harm the inner sanctum, but does it have to be so big? The tiefling muses as they work. The drow female speaks over. We need to make sure this is secure and safe for generations. So a golem of this size need be made to guard it. Lest those who wish to harm even try and interrupt it with the process. Vision fades.
Boy. Okay.
So what are we even here for at this point?
The land we live on, or did live on,
No,
as far as I'm aware.
Why are we in this building?
Oh,
Yeah, we talk about the Summit land.
We're not going to kill the
Moving
golem.
object.
We need
If we
access
use
to
the
the
administration
crystal.
code, it shouldn't attack us.
I mean, unless it's like voice recognition or like fingerprints or something, because it just...
she stands in front of the 5 people you had seen in the previous visions. My disciples, he says. You understand what is at stake for Edom. Understand I ask a lot of each of you. But after the completion of this, the Shrine of Ignis, we shall conduct the construction of 5 other shrines. Each of you will be tasked with one of them. This is merely the template. The vision fades.
It is supposed to be fire! I knew it! We have to find all the other elements!
Okay, so I have a question though. Why now?
I mean, that in 4 other places, then you
Excuse me.
the other 4 main.
You said it was.
That was 5.
You said it was disturbed, was it not?
I mean, in the.
Yes, I believe they said 5.
It was disturbed.
And yes,
Yes.
it was disturbed by.
Yeah.
Yes, it was originally disturbed by.
I'm pretty sure Eden is the world of before. Or a city, maybe.
Robert, what's not to say that the other ones haven't all activated too?
Because one of them activated.
No, they did. We found burned bodies that resembled them.
Oh.
How they got in is
Fuck.
how they got in is a different question altogether.
I might actually know how they got in, Director.
Ultimately, it doesn't.
Outside the door.
It's all so tiring.
They ever get through them into the all the way next
On my trip, but
I think that they didn't just burn the
Consider the following. The teleporter activating was activating the entire process.
Feel unnatural to you,
That seems kind of dumb.
and you feel a distinct urge
That's how it works.
to be rid of them. They are an enemy to you and you alone.
We going?
I feel a little better.
Feeling fine.
People back then don't look super
Feeling
different
fine.
than us.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Different, you know?
You keeping notes, Simon? Writing down all the visions, all the names.
Igni, she says. I'm unsure if you can still hear me in your hibernation process, but I worry that the activation sequence isn't proper. Can you run another scan for me? Just double check. Acknowledge. Running diagnostic scan. 32 errors detected, Calvin.
Oh.
I knew it. I'll get to work and fix it. Wait, what? And the vision fades as a flash of white passes your vision.
So it was.
Malfunctioning.
The shrine is broken.
It might be at the very least.
Who would interrupt?
So it.
That flash of light had to have been an attack of
The
some kind, right?
The calamity itself
That right.
They were
that second,
building these
the
in
calamity.
preparation for the end of the world.
Or maybe the giant golem went crazy?
If you recall two flames earlier, I said that it's probably just.
This is not the best place for me to sit down.
Just keep it chill for a bit, alright? We'll be out soon. Don't do anything
Sounds
rash.
smart.
If you do, everyone will be in danger. So
Might have been started too early.
keep it quiet for a bit.
We will keep it in check.
Down the ladder I go.
Oh, excuse me.
Around the platform.
Would you
Around.
like to run that risk yourself?
You see a flash of white dying out. And then you see, laid against the crystal, the body of an elven woman. She has what looks to be a pierce through her chest. As she's laid back against the crystal, the room lightens again from the crystal itself. Administrator home, executing protocols, defense activated, protections activated, eliminating threats. The vision fades.
Hey, so I have a question. Is it possible that they were here, like the administrator was still here when they broke in?
Galen was the
All this time?
administrator. That's the person we just saw.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like...
There's no way that this person would have lived through the calamity. There's no way.
Is that what the magic is?
At least to
I
my
mean...
opinion.
That's what I was saying.
Not if they had also gotten proper, even as if they would have even been able to get proper
Portal
treatment.
remains open, almost pulling you.
Fuck him. Whatever.
Oh boy, they're going. Simon, get that pen and
Look, if
paper
the
ready.
barrier was up on the second door, on the first door, maybe it wasn't up before when they came through, and they actually were the one. It's
Less
possible.
walk,
Isn't it?
more
Is
walk,
it
more.
possible?
I under.
Oh.
Go up there. Just saying that it.
Don't attack, don't attack.
You haven't caused any trouble.
If its defense protocols are running, though.
Someone announced. Someone used the administrator code. Oh, not code. Name. Actually, it seems passive.
Yeah, just keep walking.
Don't go all the way up! Don't go all the way up! That's where shit went wrong last time by people going all the way up.
But we don't really have much else of a choice.
Yeah, I'm just I'm saying don't go all the way up.
What?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I can fix something from before the calamity.
If things turn for the worst, we retreat.
It's an artifact.
Territory for us.
It's an artifact that might not be worth destroying, even if it is going to run rampant and destroy the city.
It's the core man.
What?
Clink wants you at the top.
This is beautiful.
And terrifying.
You want me to actually do it?
Indeed.
You just
You just said you
Alright,
wanted
you
to
know,
know.
fuck it, whatever. Alright.
Last time we walked all the way up there, started messing with the stupid thing, and it started yelling at us, and they're doing the exact same thing.
They haven't touched it.
Administrator Galwin.
It's fine.
Things turn south, we will retreat.
I'm
Exactly.
getting the hell out of here.
Right, that's a good question. Administrator Galwin.
Shoot for me?
Terminated.
It's just up there.
Administrator.
Well, actually, they weren't really made for this.
Classification
Yeah, those are first.
recognized.
That's right. That's literally what I just said.
I have an idea. It might be a stupid one, but I have an idea.
Don't do it before you suggest, before we discuss it.
Just, we need to set another admin, right?
I'm willing to do it.
That should probably be Alexei.
It should probably be someone who lives a long time, though.
Well, Alexei has a time core.
Someone who
I
lives
mean,
out.
does that reverse your aging?
Yes, actually.
Alright. Go ahead.
Igni. May a new administrator be designated?
Designation Igni. Primary Registrar for Regenesis. Administrator currently not set.
Yep.
Igni. Designate new administrator. Alexei.
Accessing database. Searching for disciple of the Great Mage. Alexei not found.
Oh. We have to find a descendant?
We have to find a disciple.
Disciple.
Requesting access from Great Database. Requesting access. Requesting. No connection found. Connection to the veins of power. Disconnected.
I was going to say the calamity wiped out anybody who potentially had it, but I guess that's even worse.
Well,
It can.
how? Okay.
Outside mana levels critical.
Here's
Reissuing.
my thing. How would there be people still around that, you know, there are descendants still, because not everyone died during the calamity.
Exactly.
I mean, we've got a few.
It doesn't have access to. It doesn't have access to a database. It can't.
It's saying you can't find the database to find.
Clink, they're doing the chosen one thing.
I mean, everyone can try.
I mean,
I've seen this before.
if we can find a
Searching
descendant
database
of anything.
for disciple of the Great Mage.
I don't think it's possible. So,
Disciple
I guess
goal.
what we could ask
Not
it.
recorded.
I think it should.
I have an idea.
Wait.
What?
I have an idea.
The names of the.
I have an idea. What was it? Greben?
Greben.
Alright. Fuck it.
Watch the disciple. Oh, is that administrator died?
New administrator set with the Regenesis project. Greben.
Searching database. Disciple of the Great Mage Greben. Found. Scanning. You are not Disciple Greben.
Which one was Greben? Of what race?
Disciple Greben was human.
Oh, so Alexei, try again.
Alexei,
What a human.
Greben.
I think it might know their.
Reinitialize scan.
I mean, there's. Wouldn't it have already scanned before?
Scanning.
Seems like it's just scanning whoever goes up one by one.
Epiphany. We are not on Eden.
Wait, what?
Error.
Did you say we're not
Land
on
of Eden no longer found. Connection to the vain Land of Eden no longer found. Database connection failing.
Land of Eden.
Okay, Igni.
A calamity has
try it?
occurred that has something
Everybody who's still alive is on a moving
this
city.
project.
Calculating timescale.
Than the actual.
Calculating passage. $1,373 years calculated.
Holy shit.
Well, we have a timeline.
Not far before the events. Disconnection from the Land of Eden.
Error found. 300 years have passed since this shrine was meant to be activated. The Great Mage's prophecy has not been fulfilled as was performed. Error.
Correct.
What is the purpose of this shrine?
What is the prophecy?
Great Mage prophesied the singularity of destruction of the core mana of the planet of Eden.
Planet Eden.
That did occur.
Of course it did. It was prophesied by the Great Mage.
What was supposed to initialize Project Regenesis?
The destruction of the mana core of the planet of Eden. That is the purpose of the shrines.
Automatically.
It was meant to be an automatic process. An error has occurred in the process. Errors are still occurring. Counting.
Is the
4,833 errors.
Igni, is would the error be tied to this temple being moved in some way?
Moved. Recalculating. We stand on a structure, a moving structure, above the land
Yes.
of Eden.
Yes.
Curious.
Yes.
Improper.
Wait.
Not proper.
The wasteland is.
Error. Separated
What do you
from
mean?
the land of Eden, the structure cannot fulfill its purpose.
So we need to put it
back.
We
Okay.
need to put the city
back down.
At its original at its
Can
original
fix.
point.
Which is a little bit
Restructure.
hard to do.
They're
Well, it's
restructuring
doing something.
protocol
might be the case.
to account for the landmass being smaller than expected.
Are you sure that that's what they're doing? Or are they going to make sure that the city's on the ground?
Restructuring.
Restructuring implies the ground part. Recalculating implies for accounting for the smaller size.
Do you think? Wait. Do you think it could actually be sending its
apocalypse anyway.
mana down through the legs?
Let's have a little bit of positivity, please.
No connection to database found.
He's the positive one.
No access to processes of magic control.
Fair enough, I guess.
Unable to restructure.
What
Process will run rampant.
Yeah, kind of already.
Can it be
Possible
reset?
to pause the process.
Pausing the process might destroy the core.
Can't do that.
Is there a way to slow it?
Possibly.
What would that require?
What would
I would require aid.
what kind of aid?
How can we aid you?
Require?
Time.
I would need knowledge of this time, of what is at your disposal.
I can perform
That we can do.
Yeah, but yeah.
We have physical
An
weapons.
administrator. I cannot act without an administrator's approval. If we have been disconnected and there has been a great error, then select an administrator amongst you, and I will designate you.
That's you.
We already have.
Go on, Alexi.
I will do so. Alexei Vanisseri.
Scanning. Registering. Administrator Alexei Vanisseri. Recognizing. Substances of mana upon person. Recognizing. Magical essence of darkness. Recognizing. Magical essence
Wait,
of
we
time.
still- Oh, the bomb. They're detecting the bomb.
Yeah. I don't think someone
Error
without an arm
found.
would be able to do this.
Your time and age do not correlate.
I was exposed to the effects of a creature of time. My time is currently accelerated by approximately 4 years.
On. Effective. I will need knowledge, Administrator. Information on what resources you have available. What process would you like me to complete? There are 3 that are within my database's possibilities. I can attempt to destroy the crystal, but maintain the power inside of it for repurposes into a new shrine. I can attempt to slow the process until such time as the shrine can be returned to Eden. Or I can attempt to continue the process at full, as is. These are the options available to me.
I do have a question.
Definitely slow.
Do you think that it could use some of its power to defend if we were to stop it from moving?
I don't think it can.
Defense is not the primary requirement of this structure. The requirement of this structure was to revitalize the land after the singularity.
If we go for the
Yes,
slot,
Colonel.
are the other two still available should we need them in the future?
If we slow the process, at any point an error could occur. But if an error does not occur, then you could do either a process at a later time.
Okay, so
The chances of an error.
the safe bet is to repurpose, but
If we were to return the city to its origin point and allow it to finish its work,
We have
presuming
no
that the
idea where
fourth
that origin point is.
Are you going to
We
leave
have
it
the
to
records.
Well,
We
I can
have the
get you
records of
rain
where the
blast.
land mass from this city were
The machine?
extracted
I don't
from.
know.
Brain blast.
okay, well, never mind.
We would need to be located in the exact same location to connection to the interweb of mana that Eden used to have. Those veins would be dry now, formed into crystallized magical ore.
They've been
So
being
long as the
eaten,
magical ore has not been removed, we would be able to continue the process.
Oh no.
Alexi,
That's a very.
what if we used your core to reverse the city to where it used to be?
You're asking me. You're asking me to do something that would require the power of a god.
Here's something you can do though. Is if we get to the place and the stuff is dried or
Acknowledging
mined, you can
the
use
ability
the
to
time
use
thing
core
to.
in tandem with the focus core is possible.
Oh wait.
But it has energy for how many years?
Good job, Nurse. Good job.
The pure magical energy does resonate with the cores upon your bodies.
Yes.
They are of the same type.
Would we be caught in that same reversion though?
Oh.
That's the thing.
Performing
If you ask it the right.
higher level spells possible with the energy stored.
With the
Will it only
assistance
sap
of
it
the Core of
temporarily?
Time.
Hold on. Let the administrator talk. You will overload it.
What was the question, Administrator?
Which cores in particular would be most suitable for this task?
This structure does not have an affinity. It is born from the mana of the Great Mage, and therefore any affinity can be used with it.
Shit.
If a great spell is wished to be cast with it, it could use any affinity.
So time. You
You should inquire.
It is.
I did it.
What would the effects of using a spell of time upon it?
Would depend on the spell.
Reversion.
Ask about the magical beast first.
We risk making the city disappear from.
Term magical beast not found in archive. Unknown.
It needs the data.
It doesn't know about magical beast.
It needs the data.
We'll be sitting ducks.
Administrator Alexei,
Outlook is that it's experiencing.
can you inquire about how
Find out
how this individual can gain the knowledge it needs to work off of?
Slowing it down isn't an option in my mind.
Ah, true.
The knowledge that you seek about the
already
current
written
point in
so
time that we
much.
are in. What forms
should tell her to relax.
allow you to gain that information?
Do you think that we could possibly make a connection to the city's legs?
Books.
Where it could
Data.
tap into the ground from there?
Or mana transfer. If the ability to do such still exists in this time.
So no.
I could offer myself as Warforged.
I'm
I do not know if it will work well though. I did not see any Warforged in any of the visions.
However, you are a being that is powered by mana and must carry knowledge.
Term Warforged not recognized.
Could I ask you, Administrator, permission to give them the knowledge of my kind, as well as the knowledge I have collected from since construction?
Hostile beast detected.
Do so.
Oh.
Huh?
We are to be attacked.
Hostile detected.
We are to be attacked.
Oh, that's
No,
referring
they're
to...
talking about Victor.
He needs to leave then.
Noting
That's
psionic
individual.
signature. Threat detected. Should I neutralize it, Administrator?
No.
Very well.
It could be
Depowering
talking about something
defenses.
that's come into the temple. I just want to point that out.
Yes, defenses.
Yes, we know.
Or inside here.
But inside it, you know.
But yes,
I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna shut up.
provided,
I'm gonna sit here.
provided the information that you wish to give about your kind, as well as whatever knowledge you can share with via the connection.
What does it sound like? I can bring some books and records.
Yes.
Allow me to see your core. Processing. 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 Interesting. There is data you do not have access to yourself. Would you like me to unlock it?
Oh boy, here we go.
Yes, please, if your administrator allows it.
Administrator. Proceeding. Unlocking. Unlocking. Data unlocked. Processing complete. New information found.
Hey, Administrator of the High Mage Shrine. Try to ask it to diagnose how many of the errors are associated to it being disconnected from the veins, so that we know if we need to fix something if we're going to replant it.
Especially with the new information.
Reconnecting to veins will not be effective. With the information provided by the Warforged, I have realized the veins have been mined for resources. They are broken and therefore useless.
Can we not replant them? Oh no! Ah, well, that's a pain.
There have been
looks like
crystals formed from the pulses of mana from this shrine. Would that be able to restore them using the land?
No. Eat it is lost.
For something else?
What is lost can be found. Ask it the right questions.
This structure's function is no longer viable. It will not work as intended. Repurposing for a different purpose will be more effective.
Looks like you have to live in the post-apocalypse for a while longer, Clink.
Would it still be effective where it is located, or would it still be better suited to be returned to the
Do you
planet
think
proper?
that humanity and everyone else
with a
alongside,
repurpose.
they can be able to process magic
It could be attempted,
in their body?
though without the internal core of the planet intact,
chaos at first.
it would simply
Even be able to
become a
do that.
beacon
Might have to be our kids.
for these creatures.
Yeah.
I fear it may already be a beacon, given the process that has already occurred here.
Indeed.
So the
With that
Can-
in mind,
Go on. See if there are solutions it can calculate for you. If you ask it the right questions, it will give you the right answers you're seeking.
So,
with the errors that have been detected, how many
I
would
do
be
envy the old
repairable
For the calamity.
where it is currently located upon this landmass, if repurposed?
to think that they could construct.
Repurposing would cause a different outcome altogether. The errors that are currently in play are only in play for the process that is running currently. Regenesis project is where the errors are occurring. If repurposed, there would be no errors.
Administrator, maybe you should ask them what the Regenesis project even is.
To restore magic to the land.
Well, it's better to ask than... It's better to just ask rather than assume.
It's to repair Eden from the calamity.
What would be a viable alternative to the Regenesis project with the power that is present within this temple alone? With
The power of the
available
crystal
landmass.
itself can be used. It is raw power. It can be used for whatever the administrator wishes.
What if we found the other ones? Are there even other ones?
There are.
Inquiry.
Remember
There
the
are 5 other
visions.
structures.
You could ask for the locations if it is able to detect roughly the location of the rest.
Were
Unable.
such locations recorded?
They were made after my creation. I was the first.
Around anymore.
I see.
So it does need that knowledge.
Indeed.
Everything starts with fire.
Administrator,
There's... yes.
may you ask it how to identify the other sources? If it is its first, that means it is partially made in the similar image. Sorry to interrupt.
Indeed. It is alright. The other structures... How were they... Were they created with this in mind? How would they be identified?
Unknown. The other structures were made after my creation. I do not know their whereabouts. I was set to hibernation. However,
For all we know, some of them may lay in the wasteland.
each of the structures were created by one of the disciples of the Great Mage. Records of each disciple are likely left around the land of Eden. If you were to locate their records, you may be able to find more information.
You recalled the location that was told to you of one of the other 5 that was identified to you. Are you able to share that information? You might be able to provide it insight to the project beyond its own creation.
Here's the performance a failsafe to fix the world that cannot fix the world.
Maybe it can't on its own.
For the time being,
Maybe just need the other ones.
the ability to repurpose this would be the safest for this landmass. With it...
I'll require the affinities of every core magic to stop the process, then.
We would need to reseed every vein that has been...
Maybe you should ask them what every core is.
Define every element that you...
Not every element. There are far too many to name.
Just all of those that are present?
But the core elements. Fire, water, earth, air, ice, lightning, dark, and light.
I have air.
I've got ice. I've got ice.
Fire, dark.
Light and dark are pretty rare.
I don't know if we have a light.
The director.
Do we have light?
The director has.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know if we have a.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if we have a light.
Could you ask
You have light?
how they are receiving these elements, whether it is permanent or temporary?
How would you...
Oh, we do have them all.
What would happen upon receiving
you handle the
these elements? Would they be drained permanently or just to support the cast?
They will be used for the casting of what is known as a great spell. A great spell, something that is unknown to your generation, but is using the elements of all core elements to change causality.
Causality?
Causality?
I see.
That's a bit
Action,
I'm so
reaction,
glad we didn't lose this place.
cause and effect. These
Exactly.
elements.
basically.
Little friend.
Then do we have a representative of every element?
I think we do.
We actually do.
Very well.
For now, I will simply be using this to stop the process of regenesis and disconnect the core. From there, Administrator, you can use the core as you see fit. It will not have a process until you provided one.
Very well. You will remain a part of this core to assist in that process. Or will you
I have
disappear
to.
upon the deactivation?
That is my purpose.
Very well. Then let us begin. And channel the
Please.
affinities within your
Gather around the core
cores.
and focus your magic on the core itself. I will restructure the magic properties and make sure the process does not end in all of your untimely deaths.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
What a shame.
Beginning process. Accessing administration panel for regenesis process. Begin casting. Now. Concluding processes of regenesis process. Reverting changes. Reverting. Reverting. Finalizing. Disconnecting power from main core. Error. Reattempting. Error. Reattempting. Completed.
Low and steady.
Third time's the charm.
Beginning. Final disconnection. And powering down of temple structure. Golems powered down. Force fields powered down. Element control powered down.
Wait a minute. Are we both
Mana control powered down.
I would worry more about what's going to come into the temple now
Keeping
that
auxiliary
defenses are
power
down.
focused.
We're not in the city.
Successful.
In the structure of the city.
Completing final processing.
The city. Stop powering that down. This isn't the
Error. Reattempting.
Scientists are always bickering, don't they?
Error. Reattempting. Error. Reattempting. Error. Reattempting.
It might need percussive maintenance.
No.
Do not strike it.
Ugh.
I will strike you down myself.
Final disconnection successful. Process stopped. Regenesis is concluded.
See, threatening it made it do it. I'm telling you, man. It always works.
Thank you, Igni.
Very good, Igni. We will return to provide you more knowledge of this current era and attempt to help guide a new purpose for this.
Withdrawing to core for hibernation.
Wait!
Call upon me when you are ready, Administrator.
What did it unlock in me?
Yes.
It probed inside. What did you do?
Memories. Goodbye.
And there is. I was going to ask if we actually know the other disciples' names,
It
all of
could
them or
be.
not.
It could be the fact that you might have
We can do that down the line
had
again.
some blocked
True.
We
in
will
the
have
past.
we will have to return.
I'm
You might just need to
tempting.
find the right
Knowledge
memory
should
pathway
guide
to
how
just
we are going
pop it
to
in.
allow it to be repurposed.
Sorry, if that's the case.
So, okay, now Alexi, I'm going to say this to you now because you do have to prepare for this. Now that it doesn't have anything assigned to it, it is now the worst possible thing to have stolen from you because now someone could technically repurpose it to anything else.
Gather close. Gather close.
Right. What has happened here today does not leave anyone from us here. No one says anything. No one says anything about the crystal. Nothing. We cannot risk getting this information out. Except those who we can trust. And even then, we need to make sure that we can trust them first.
Unable to do so.
The head of Reinhold, the principal, you can trust him.
That can be exception.
And very good.
We're in this together after all.
We do have to report back to the council as well as the headmaster.
I need more wardens anyway. Yes.
Yeah, I'd like some help, honestly.
Yes, as I said,
We need
there
more.
can be exceptions, but we can confirm that we can trust them.
The city defenses will need to be extended to cover this place. It's no longer defense. Victor?
Hello? Am I not loud enough?
Probably inform him of
We will. That is something that we can certainly do. But we cannot tell.
Yeah, I don't think we have any other purpose to. Not that there's any risk of it, doing anything bad now, but hopefully.
Well, we don't exactly want a coup to come in here and steal it.
We have solved the immediate problem of it overloading the city with the number of errors inherent to a process that is designed for its current condition. We will need to have a rotating watch on the area. And
A very dense watch at that.
myself, I may have to remain here as its administrator in case of emergency.
We have multiple administrators.
We can solve that.
I don't know.
I
if
wouldn't
that's
recommend
needed,
adding
but-
any more.
Yeah. But
That being said, having someone come by, bring him food and stuff while he informs Igni more would only benefit them best. Honestly, I think that's the best way to use their time.
I thought for a second you were saying to bring Igni food, and I got very confused.
Igni's very hungry. It's been 1,300 years.
The potentiality for reseeding innovation.
With ourselves, with our council, thank you for your input.
I mean, we've been mining it for 300 years at this point?
We can take care of our own city.
More or less.
But if it's the only way to bring back Eden, then
It's a long-term project.
extremely.
If the lines are thick enough, we could just mine the bits nearby and then line them into a
I
thinner
do agree with
sort of thing.
Clink, though.
That was something occurred to me. We'll see.
They might be
I apologize on the council as well as the headmaster for where we hail from. He does not know political things as much as myself and Dusk do.
Thank you, Ambassador.
My entire profession has
For the time being.
contributed to the impossibility of the world going back to normal. This is a normal amount of dreary dread that runs through my mind. I deserve this.
I cannot keep apologizing.
Not happening in your lifetime regardless.
I'm sorry.
This will be the final warning.
Your people live.
Okay, my bad.
A number of years.
Everything I do and everything you all do will be written back to the council in detail,
Somewhere roughly between 1 and...
as ordered.
Infinity. It is definitely behind between that.
There's a numerical.
Very well, sir.
Sorry.
The potential for putting all of the crystals that we do have back.
This is precisely why I am sent alone.
With the veins.
It's fine. It's not a big deal. Some of us shared
No, it
his...
doesn't matter if it's not a big deal for you. It matters is what my...
To hell with that right now. Let's focus on what we can do.
Shame we don't got Big Fiery Boy over there anymore. Considering it said the golem's powered down.
I do apologize.
Saying that we cannot
Though I do believe my colleague is correct in some circumstances.
It is true.
What you have here is the key to
Also,
have the world back. And I do not believe you can do it alone.
if I may...
So I will offer. I will...
Using
What I was saying,
core and getting the city back to its
we can discuss ourselves first, then we can discuss with you.
Couldn't we technically also, if there's enough
My
money
first
to
and foremost
try to
is the city
reverse
and the people of it.
around to repair the roots?
If there is no people,
Given that what
there's no
was
point in
originally
restoring
there
the
has
land.
been extracted and moved away.
We must be
Cannot really
cautious.
restore what was never there to begin with.
I understand.
Just as the effects
Just
of
know there are
Genesis
people here beyond your people here.
was always there.
Do know your kin do go out across the land, and as well I do know your knowledge of the wardens and being together for one.
Underground right now, if they casted it right
I can offer assistance if I let this knowledge get to the council as well as the headmaster. He will offer services
not here anymore.
to lend you an aid. Do you accept?
If it's just reversing time, we would need all of the resources that were mined out of it to be replanted in the ground.
I will make sure.
Exactly.
Scattered all over the
I can contemplate.
Once we discuss here,
contemplate the ideas.
which will most likely you will all agree, because I do agree, but we must talk with each other first. That's how we've done it. That's how we've survived.
All of you standing here, watch as the runes along the walls depower. And then you hear a clunk as the core in the middle loosens and can now be removed.
Administrator touch only.
It could very well be moved to a location that is defendable within the core of the city. Should
Without
we
the
wish.
core, this place is useless. We can bring it back when we need to.
Indeed.
I guess the problem would be to carry it out.
Either way,
There was some sort of religion.
We have a
Yeah,
rector.
no time.
We do?
The great prophet and his disciples making a
But,
shrine.
as I was saying,
Yes, sorry. I apologize.
it's alright. Yeah, there was something wrong. Anyways, what I was saying is that we would most likely agree to a raid.
Probably just make some kind of system.
I will make sure that the council and the headmaster
People overstep their bounds.
I understand, and I represent both of them. I will assure you that the council will only speak to you, as well as the headmaster, for any information you're willing to share with.
We could always make use of it to move it at a later
I will do it right away.
Just overstepping of bounds. I do not appreciate.
I understand, and I do apologize on my colleagues' behalf. They are still learning.
We could use maybe we should just make a mobile
Hi, Carter.
I have good news.
A database or something, a contingency that they accounted for. If it's not at this temple, maybe another one.
You are fine. He does agree with you, with what you said to a point. He does not appreciate people overstepping their boundaries, which is understandable for his political figure and who he is. I did offer that, for all of our bosses, the council will be notified about all of this as well as the headmaster. So the headmaster and the council will be speaking with him directly, which means that your inquiry about everything that you speak of to the headmaster and the council will be noted. If you understand what I am saying. Your word weighs heavy.
Yep.
Does this suffice? You seem not pleased.
No, it's a very, hold on a second. Is this a thing to punish me, or is this a thing to get us an edge? I'm actually not sure.
Edge. I've calculated it.
Oh, okay. I was very negative at first. Whew. Okay, perfect. Great.
I believe it is an edge. This is a good thing.
I thought I marked up everything.
We had arrived here to open up trade dealings and allegiance, but instead we found a city in turmoil. And this shrine. I believe that our discoveries here will benefit us both.
Exactly. So please do write in detail about everything you saw. And what you suggest. The council does like your word as well as the headmaster.
It is a shame that we didn't discuss more who would be the administrator.
I specifically pushed it for Alexei because I know that him and I are good buds, and I understand his thought process a lot well. So
that is beneficial.
None of us would have been able to get it.
I understand you have your interpersonal. I'm speaking from a political perspective. We aren't of this city.
Yes.
Political allies.
That's why
which Mr. Carbuncle has already done. On his own.
Yes. Gold doesn't really like me very much. But everyone else, including Alexei.
I seem to have fine standings with Gold. As well as you, I do know that you have been speaking to many political figures as we've been here. So, we should be fine.
I'm going to be a little bit more direct because you don't seem to have gotten what I was laying down.
Trust? No.
Oh. Gotcha. So meaning if we were able to snag it, would have been...
Yes. Yes.
I believe the council, this is how it inquires of gaining trust. We have to work on it and earn it, on both sides.
It is an optimist's perspective.
Hi, I'm sorry. What did you exactly do? And how would you like me to roleplay it? Okay. Okay, cool, thank you.
I was simply positing that from a pragmatic point of view, simply handing it to them.
If we were to take it by force, we would go against exactly what we were sent here for.
I didn't say we should do it. I explicitly said that we should not.
I think cutting in line sort of ends up...
I need an escort to get my baby.
Okay.
Yes.
Because we need to take this out of here, and my baby's got the power for it, so...
I am sad.
You do have a point. This shrine can be used as a weapon, a power source for this nation.
There is.
I am also sad for what we have lost here today. This was hope that we did not know we had, and it is already gone.
I think they said the plan is just keep
There is time remaining.
bring it outside, and then the mech takes it from there.
Oh, they're having a thing over there.
And that is why we are here. When things fall, we pick them up.
Dangerous place. Dangerous things.
As most things. They do wish to discuss matters further. I would like your presence there.
Shall we?
Inherent mana, inherent casting? That would be absolutely amazing.
So, they're going to have him carry it?
We should probably watch his
I'm not sure
behavior.
that's a good idea.
We should stand by.
Yeah, we're getting ready to.
What if he, like, chomps it?
We're not gonna stop. We're not gonna. What?
When loving this thing went.
Not today, at least. Possibly tomorrow. But before you go, I do have to talk to you about something real quick.
What?
As you can probably guess, I'm telling you on purpose. I know I didn't tell you, but you already know what I hope.
His attitude completely changed. Curious.
Well, I believe he was more or less insulted by the Crystal. Felt attacked because they are clearly opposing forces. One was to prevent or really rebirth after the calamity. One is a product of the calamity.
I hope your team monitors his mental state and emotional. Or, pardon me, I am wrong. their mental state. I am worried about the two. If they are combining.
We'll keep an eye on him. If there's anyone mentally strong enough, it would be him.
Understood. Oh yeah, I had to do actual ambassador shit, what the fuck? You sad now? I'm sorry. Man, I had to be mean and everything, what the fuck? Ugh. May I inquire what has changed your attitude?
The thought a security protocol gone wrong. Knowing that the things that could bring back the world think of me as a threat. I'm tired. That's all.
With time, reactions, and actions caused, things do change. For protocols that aren't working like they're supposed to be, it can be altered or fixed.
No one's going in or out for tonight.
I could solve it right now.
I do not think that is best. I know I am not organic, but I do not think things that can be... How do I word this? I do not think there is a right and wrong in terms of creation. It is things that are made as intended, and if they are not made as intended, they are altered. The meaning behind things being labeled as broken, it is because they are broken from what they were created to do. much like myself. Do you see me currently fighting in a war?
Not technically.
You are a man, and you are also the both of you are making something new. If it brings what? Please say again.
Feel what it feels. Knowing. It knowing. The only reason why we exist is because of this. Because of what's happened with it. We just feel empty.
A new purpose. If it is true that the both of you are becoming one, you are technically making a new life. Which means a fresh slate, a new start. Hopefully you will not feel empty once you find your purpose, your protocol. I was told you have the strongest mind here. And if that is the case, you will be the start of something new.
I really don't. Anyone who's ever said I'm fearless, they're wrong. I'm scared 24/7. Some of the soldiers think tactically. I'm up there, I'm not. I've been lucky 1,000 times over. And Naomi's been rejected from everyone he's ever known. In every moment we're fighting the impulses. Every instinct is wrong. You feel wrong. We're both broken. Now whenever we feel those sensations, they double over. And we think us existing is a problem. No matter how we chalk it up. And we're not told, you'll get over this. We're told that the next version of us will be better. So why not just stop it now?
If I were to speak to the lieutenant alone, as far as I've been told, you have given people meaning, as well as yourself. You have helped those to protect their city. And you have a heart and emotions. The other half was created for something that was supposed to be of a certain protocol, but did not work as intended. I think with both of you combined, you can make something. You can provide a better meaning and a different protocol that will suit you both. I believe you will have to work together the more that you become one.
We'll figure it out together. I just don't know what to do when we get lost.
If one is lost, the other helps. If both are lost, they ask for help.
But he gets so scared that someone's gonna just try to kill us.
It is like that every day for most people anyways. Regardless if they are humanoids, creatures, or the other like. For example, that thing could have very well erased me, for it did not know what a warforge was, but instead inquired about the knowledge, and I have given it. I cannot completely understand where you come from, but I do have some similarities. As I do not see many of my kind, and most don't know what I even am. So I offer my services. My help.
Let's head back.
Understood. It is theorized that combining of two creates a new, which is, I believe, is true. It is like, I believe it can be compared to making a child.
feels like both of our minds just start to mold together. Memories feel natural for both of us. I can separate them. I know which ones are me, which ones are him. Sometimes it feels like I'm there with him. He's there with me. I'll be honest, some memories feel distorted. Like I can't tell which one's me, which one's him.
Yeah, I did the meow. I'm sorry. I believe that comes with time. For you both to sort out. Because of this, you both should be good with communication with each other.
I've definitely gotten better. I can say that much. I think both of us are scared that one day one of us will vanish.
That is much like a companionship, and it does happen. But the memories carry on in the both of you. Exactly like parents. The memory is the child. The memory shared before the child.
I hope that if I'm the one to go, that I can leave enough good memories for him to want to keep doing what we're doing.
Those who have been impressioned by an individual usually like to carry on their legacy. I do believe you will be a good candidate to leave a good impression on them, to do what is good. And I do not mean good as in... I mean good for you. And what you think is right.
I hope so. I really do.
If you believe in your
Not
soldiers...
finished. The session was called, by the way.
Shut up! I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it is that time. Yeah, sorry guys.
Bitch! Bitch! You ruined everything! Okay, yeah, that's fine. Bitch!
I let you guys modelize for 10 minutes past it called.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
You're fine. I just wanted to let you go.
We were just, yeah, we were just going back and forth. I'm so sorry. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it here. Love you all. Bye.
We were just riffing really hard right there.
Yeah, we really were.